Hello. It has been what feels like a million years since I've been here with you on Comedy 1031. As always, you don't have to listen to just me. I would never show up on my own. I would always bring a comedian that's going to be here in Denver. And this morning, it's Pete Lee. Hi.
Hi, Ellie. It's good to talk to you. This is
It's good
great.
to talk to you too. We don't have to let everybody in on it, but we definitely had some snafus getting this started this morning, but here we are.
Yeah, well, I know that you've been dealing with a lot of stuff pregnancy wise, and I'm pregnant too.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
congratulations.
yeah. I'm a
It's so
sensitive
exciting. Is
man,
it
so
your
if you pick a,
first? When's your due date? Can
yeah,
I touch your stomach?
it's
Let me
my
just go through all the
first.
questions.
Yeah. What questions do you get asked? Like, what are the things that people cycle through, and you just eye roll? You're like, ah.
I blame television for this one, but everyone's like, what are you craving? Nothing. I'm craving a good night's sleep and for you to leave me alone. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's so funny. They're like, "Girl, what are you craving?" And you're like, "Silence right now.
Yeah,
I just want no questions."
pretty much. Yeah, but you know it. I mean, you're pregnant. You get it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I am a sensitive guy, so if you gave me a blood test right now, you'd be like, "You're pregnant?" Like, you're either pregnant or ovulating, man. That's the kind of estrogen I have in my blood.
You
Being
just
a
kind of
sensitive guy.
absorb everybody's stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I get secondhand estrogen all the time from my girlfriend. It just rubs off. Our cycles have synced up. It's amazing.
Oh, that's tough because man period is bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do actually think that's a real thing. I think you kind of sync up your emotional cycles with the woman that you live with, where like when she's upset, on the other end, your chemicals kind of go to balance that, and then you got to have your time to be emotional, which I guess my time is all the time.
You have just constant man period. It's all day, every day.
Yeah, I have so many feelings. It's wise. It's wise. I meant
It
to
is,
say it's wild.
feeling is an
Yeah.
intelligence that we should celebrate more often.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a very feeling guy. I don't like I generally don't like conflict. Are you a conflict person?
No.
Yeah, yeah, all right. That's where I'm at. I hate conflict unless you like it and then I love it. Like whatever you like.
I don't know about
Uh,
you, but I'm a really good hype man. I don't want to start the fight, but if somebody else does, I'm in the background, like, yeah, what's up? Let's go.
Oh yeah, I always say that like I don't ever want to fight with my girlfriend, but if I overhear another couple in like a knockdown drag out argument, I will hover until it's done. You know, like I will this is a true story. I was on an airplane and I was next to this lady and I got the first class upgrade. So like how first class people will put their ticket in the center console like that says like
No, I've
first on it.
never
So
flown first class. Is that not obvious? I don't know what they do
no,
up there.
first of all, just with like how thick your hair is, I assumed that you were rich. Like, because you literally you have such a high thread count, and I don't know if it's like the prenatal vitamins, but you have rich lady hair
Oh,
right now,
well, thank you.
and
I think it'll go away. Plus, it's just an act. I'm not a rich lady.
but I see. I thought that you were first class all the time, just first class, wearing like a shawl, holding a dog,
I do
just
have
like.
a shawl on, but that's mostly because things that aren't shawl don't really fit me right now. So I'm just tricking you left and right. Anyways, tell me more about this first class thing.
So I sit down and I see her little ticket there and it says like, first class and then it says her name. And I love to talk to people on airplanes. Like I have a bit about how I'm the person that you sit down next to and you just take one look at me and they're like, oh, this guy's gonna want to talk. And I do. I want to talk so bad on the airplane. Like I'm that guy, like I'm like life story guy. And so I saw her name on the ticket and I was like, Pete, don't talk to her. She does not want to talk to you. And but I see that her name is Linda, and so in my brain I'm like, hi, Linda. And then she's also got her iPhone sitting on the console, Like 2 seconds later, her iPhone rings and it's like, boom, and she picks it up and she goes, "What, Bob?" And I literally like clinked my seatbelt and looked at her like, I'm in. I couldn't leave if I wanted to, Linda. I am going to listen to the entire argument. I cannot wait for this. And Linda and Bob got into like the biggest argument that I've ever heard in my life. Do you want to know what they fought about?
Obviously, I'm on this journey with you now.
Okay. They got into the biggest fight because Bob was being the same Bob that Bob has always been. She made an itemized list of every single thing that Bob has ever done. Like even I was sitting there like dang it, Bob, like why you gotta be Bob? like can't you be Robert for a second, Bob? And she hung up the phone, and when she hung up the phone, she was see you at baggage claim, Bob. And yeah, guess who went to baggage claim?
Okay.
I did.
You
yeah,
have to.
I went to baggage claim even though I only had carry-on luggage. That's what I did. I went to baggage claim and I see Bob, and Bob is this man who's like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know, like 60 to 65 years old, like silver push broom mustache, like the Wilford Brimley, like he was like the most helpful man. Like I could have broken a glass and he'd be like, let me get it, and like he was just so cute. And Linda was bossing around like, get my bags, Bob. He's wearing like a fishing shirt, like a vented one, because Bob runs hot. And he just had this look on his face like, I love two things: taking Linda's crap and being Bob, like just like classic, classic guy. And anyway, so he starts walking with Linda's bags, and Linda's like walking ahead of him because she's mad. Like, the thing that like women do when they're mad where they're like, try to catch up, like you will
no
not
longer care about waiting for you or your pace.
Yes, we don't care about your slow pace and catch up. And Bob was just like following behind her, like, I've been following you for 30 years, Linda. And like it was just like the cutest thing. And then I'm behind him just lurking with my bag. And then Linda goes out the front door of the airport. And then Bob stops in the middle, those like automatic doors. Bob stops in the middle of those doors and I almost run into him. And I was like, Bob, because I knew his name. I was like, Bob, but he had no idea how I knew his name or that he had been my obsession for like an entire morning. And he turns around and he goes, excuse me, but is there a problem? And I was like, oh yeah, there's a problem. You're being the same Bob that you've always been. I just used Linda's argument against him. And then he was like, what? And then I was like, I was sitting next to her on the plane. And then Bob and I, like, this is how friendly I am, and this is how friendly Bob is. Like, we're Facebook friends now, and like I've literally messaged him. Like, my girlfriend got mad at me because I made a dumb joke, and then I was like, Bob, what do I do? And he was like, shh. He's like, every time that you say something bad, every time she's mad at you, just be quiet. He's like, because she'll be mad at you for not talking, but you won't say more wrong things, and so you'll be fine.
You can't keep digging the hole. The smart advice from Bob. So do you think Bob could be watching right now? Like, I want to say hi, Bob, if you are.
Yeah. Hi, Bob. Hey, Bob Gustafson. I don't know if I can say his name, but
well, you just
yeah.
did, so
yeah.
announced it to all of Facebook.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there's probably like 10,000 Bob Gustafsons and they all live in Minnesota.
I bet they all have mustaches, and that description could fit a lot of Bob Gustafsons, I'm sure.
Yeah, if we were in the FBI right now, we would not have narrowed down any suspects.
No. But yeah. The FBI, like, I feel like they were on Twitter crowdsourcing information on the Capitol insurgents. So the FBI isn't like with their people finding these days.
Yeah. I got to see in the airport, and I'm not being political when I say this or whatever, but I got to see it was a week later, I was traveling and I got to see one of the Capitol insurgents get turned away from the ticket counter at an airline. And this person was just like losing their mind and like screaming, like, you got me, I'm on a no-fly list, I can't believe that. But it, like, just took a little bit for the facial recognition to catch up and for them to figure out it was that person. And
wow.
Oh man, that was one of those moments where when it got done, I was like, it was so beautiful and hilarious that I was like, how did I not pull out my phone and record that? Like, we're
Yeah.
always trying to be in the moment and not be on our phones. I was like, why did I choose that moment? That would have been a hilarious moment.
It would have. I'm with you on the like be in the moment thing. I'm always trying to do that. But then I come back from vacation with a picture and I'm like, ah, dang it. I didn't take any pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, then it's like it's your friend Katie's birthday, and you're like, oh, I want to post some pictures from our trip, and then you're like, I guess Katie thinks I don't care about her because I was in the
Yeah.
moment on that trip.
I
Uh,
can write something about how fun it was, but I can't share a picture because I don't have any.
yeah, I got I hope this doesn't sound like a creepy segue into something, but I got a massage when I was down in Aruba, and I have this friend Ray that's like he's like the weirdest guy in the world, and he was like, hey, he owns the comedy club down there. He's Aruba Ray, and he's literally like Quagmire from Family Guy. Like he's that guy that's like, hey, you single? Nope. Hey, you single? Nope. Like not even realizing that every girl just heard him ask. And so he was like, hey Pete, I set you up with a massage. It's only $40, but it's an hour and a half. And I was like, that doesn't sound good. And like, and I'm not into like any crazy stuff, that way. And he's like, all right, here's the catch. You got to go to the parking lot of Madame Jeanette's restaurant, and you need to wait for her. And then she's going to pick you up and take you to her house. And I was like, I don't want this massage, right? I don't think this is going to be good. And he's like, the other catch is she doesn't speak English, so you have to speak Spanish with her. And I was like, oh, I don't barely remember Spanish, but I went and did it because like I felt dared into it. So I get there, she only speaks Spanish. She's got her young son, her little Iho, who's he's like 5. I don't know, maybe I wanted to say 5. I think he's like 10 years old, but I promised myself that I would just be in the moment. I was like, I don't even speak her language. I don't need to people please. I don't need to like tell her how great the massage is while she's giving it to me. I'm always in my head about that, right?
Yep.
And but so I'm doing the massage, and my face is in the little thing, and she puts on spa music so I can hear like like flute music.
Yeah.
But then in the other room, her son was listening to he was watching South Park but in Spanish. And so like the whole time I was like trying not to be in my head, and I was like, just be here, be present. And like I would hear like flute music, like, and then I would hear like Cartman being like, Madre, ¿dónde están mis cheesy poofs? Good. And I was just like trying to relax, and then it would be like, chupa mis bolas, Kyle. And I'm like, and then the teacher would be like, okay, which I realized in Spanish and in English means okay. But like all I wanted to do, and like I was like focusing, like I could feel the massage, and then I could hear that and the flute music. And then I actually realized, I'm like, I think I actually was in the moment. Like I think that like I was there because of the Spanish South Park. So it was all good.
I really want to see Spanish South Park now. Like that sounds
Spanish
amazing.
Spanish South Park is absolutely incredible.
I speak no Spanish whatsoever, so I would not understand what was going on unless I'd seen the episode before. So yeah, I feel like it's a thing I got to do. Oh, what if I like learn Spanish from South Park?
Oh, that'd be greit. Yeah, you
Totally.
you would learn all sorts of crazy things.
Yeah, useful stuff.
One of your first phrases would be like ay caramba, Kenny está muerto.
Perfect. I'll just write all that
Yeah.
down and be like, this is awesome for the next time I go somewhere that speaks Spanish.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to be like donde está la biblioteca, but you'd be able to say like, I know that Kenny died. Yeah, that's what you'd be able to say. But yeah, and the most awkward thing was that afterwards, so like I'm a kind person, and I think that her child could see that like I'm a kind man, no stranger danger. But afterwards she gave me like this bowl of fruit. It was the biggest bowl of fruit that I've ever seen, and she was like, eat. And I'm like, I don't have, like, my stomach is not this big, like I can't, but I don't know how to say that in Spanish. And then her little son, who speaks no English, came over and started showing me his drawings, and they were amazing. Like, this kid is like a phenom, a drawer. And I don't know how to say drawing in Spanish. All I knew how to say was muy talento and bueno, bueno. And then he would flip it over, and then I'd be like, es tu? And, like you're drawing. And he would go, sí. And we did that for 35 minutes while I waited for a taxi. And so I was just like, muy talento, es bueno. And
Oh
he would
my
just like, in the calmest way, he would just go, and then he'd show me another one. And then he would have this look on his face like, eh,
God.
you
Yeah.
like?
He
And
knows
I
how
was
good
like,
he
do I
is.
offer him? Yeah, I was like, do I offer him money? Is that what he wants? Like, does he want, like, am I like muy talento? And he's like, pay up, you know?
Maybe. I what I'm getting from this is I really want to travel with you. Although I don't
Yeah.
think
Oh,
we would be so in the moment on the airplane. One, because I'd be in first class and I'd be like so excited. And two, I'm also that person that loves to talk on airplanes. So
yeah.
I doubt we'd be able to observe as much.
We would totally get life stories. We would, yeah, I would, yeah. Oh my God. I'm the kind of guy that like if you sat down next to me right now, I'd be like, you're pregnant? How did it happen?
The usual
Like,
sex.
oh my God. I haven't had it yet, but I've heard it is amazing.
For
Uh,
men, it usually is. There are a lot of consequences, that's for sure.
what what are your cravings, by the way?
Oh my
What are
God, I'm
your
craving to stop this interview because that question's too much.
oh my God. Oh
Oh,
God. Oh no, I ruined it. I ruined it.
no, you
Ah,
didn't ruin it. You told me I had rich lady hair, so I'm still like basking in that. I'll take
you're
that first
I
class
feel like
ticket.
yeah, I feel like other women give you dirty looks because your hair is so thick and radiant. Like, it literally looks like you just went to a salon this morning.
Oh
That
my
you have
gosh, I haven't
luxurious
washed it
salon quality
since
hair.
I think I washed it on Sunday. It's greasy and it's gross.
It looks great on camera.
Well, thank you.
It's awesome. I feel like every time it's so funny. I have this bit about how like men should never say anything mean to a woman because women are mean enough to themselves. Like if you say a compliment to a woman, she's gonna say the worst thing about herself.
Oh
So like
yeah,
why would you ever be mean? Like to my girlfriend, I'll be like, oh, I love your hair today, and she'll be like, oh, this, oh, like it
yeah.
looks like this drain clog, like, ugh,
You have to immediately respond with some reason why you don't deserve said compliment.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I feel like sometimes you just have to like pair an insult with the compliment. Just be like, hey, your gross hair looks really beautiful today, and she'll be like, does? Oh my God, like,
Yeah,
oh,
I think
I
I
didn't
would
even
just say
realize.
thank you to that.
Your gross hair.
Like, he recognized it's not good, but it is. Wow. Well, I don't
Yeah.
have to make an effort. Thank you.
There's nothing I have to say. This is it.
You
This is
nailed
it.
it. You absolutely nailed it. Pete, you are going to be in Denver this weekend, missing Mother's
Yes.
Day because you're going to be on the road.
Yeah, and my mom's actually vaccinated, so I booked this weekend before my mom got vaccinated. So, mom, if you're watching this, I know you're on Facebook. I care. I just didn't realize you were going to be alive. I didn't I didn't know. Um,
Poor planning
I
on your part. You didn't think
Oof,
ahead.
I just thought COVID, and no, but Mom, I'm glad you're alive, and I'm gonna come see you in a couple of weeks, and I'm fully vaxxed and waxed, and so I'm vaxxed and relaxed, and I'm so excited to be in Denver. Well, I guess I'm so excited to come to almost Denver. I'm gonna be in Greenwood Village. I I've been joking around that, like, I told my agent, like, can you get me to Denver? And he's like, I can get you close. Like, I can get you to Greenwood Village. I can get
I
I
mean,
mean,
your people who are in Denver would say that you're in Denver. Like, I work in Greenwood Village. It's
yeah.
basically Denver. It's the boring part of Denver where they have all the office buildings that are empty right now. But you can
Yeah.
take the train. Like you can take the train from where you are right downtown. So
Okay, I might actually do that because I'm not going to rent a car, so maybe I'll get out of Greenwood Village. But who really wants to leave Greenwood Village? I mean, just the architecture,
right,
it's just beige building next to another beige building. Like
I
the last
know.
time I was there, it snowed, and I was like, no, don't cover that up. Like,
Right.
oh, that yeah, like I'm surprised there aren't painters like in Paris just painting those buildings.
And with
It's
the
just
highway
so,
running right through it, that beautiful stream of cars just constantly going, providing that ambiance of like whirring wheels. It's
oh,
really magical.
yes, it's and just, the culture, like
Mm,
ah, you have you have white people and then you have even richer white people. That's what
yes,
you have. It's so
that's
it's so
exactly right. Greenwood Village has every shade of white person.
yeah, they really do. They have rich white people that are like, yes, we have homeless people. They're called renters.
Yeah. Wow. You like how much time have you spent in Greenwood Village?
I was there right before the pandemic started, and I was there for a full week, and I really got to soak in all the Greenwood Village. I remember this is my idea of Greenwood Village.
Okay.
There was a lady, so I had a rental car, and there was a lady behind me, and she was in a Bentley SUV, and she was like honking her horn at me like go, like, because I have you ever been at a stoplight and then it's red and then it turns green and then you just sit there for like 1 second and then the person behind you loses their mind,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I just sat there for 1 second like a poor person apparently. And this Bentley driving lady was like and like I was just looking at her in the rearview mirror, like, lady, you're driving a Bentley SUV. If you're ever upset ever, you can just go on your phone and check your bank account and be like, oh, I'm happy. Like
Yeah.
I have millions. I don't need
It's
it. But she was meh,
fine.
meh, meh, meh.
I
Yeah, like
mean,
I couldn't
also
even
not to
believe.
stereotype, but I doubt she was going to her high pressure job. Like,
Yeah. She was probably going to get her labradoodle washed. And she was
potentially.
meh, meh. Yeah. I
Yeah,
couldn't even
Greenwood
believe that
Village.
the horn of that car was like meh, meh. I thought it'd be like, no, no.
Like a space one.
Yeah, like indubitably.
You can do that with Teslas. You can change what the horn sounds like.
Yeah, do you have a Tesla?
My
I
husband
want to
does.
get one.
Yeah, he's got one.
Uh, I want to get one so bad.
We just have the
I've
poor people one. Like, we don't have the good Teslas. We like the ones with the douchebag doors that go like this. Like, we don't have that one. I hate
I
those. They're
you
awful.
don't I when actually the last time I was in Greenwood Village, we were there for a couple days and then I had a couple days off. I think it was because of New Year's, and then we had to come back for like one show. And I forget how it was, but I was there. Yeah, I was there for New Year's 2019 going into 2020. So there's actually like pictures. Somebody was tagging me in pictures from New Year's Eve. And I remember being on stage at Greenwood Village being like, 2020 is going to be our year.
You started it in Greenwood Village. You had to know it wasn't going to be your year.
Oh my God. I should have been shouting like like 2020. Just get a better couch. Get a really, really good couch.
Invest now.
Yeah. Here's a snapshot of what you're gonna see in 2020. You're sitting on the remote. That's what you're gonna experience in 2020.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do you have the Tesla 3? Is
We
that what
do.
you have?
Yeah, we've got the Model 3. I say we, like I paid for it or did anything. No, I just drive it when I want to sometimes. But you
Come
can
on,
you
with
can change the horn sounds if you want to. And we thought it would be really funny to change the horn to a fart sound because you can do that. But when you actually go to use your horn, which is very rarely, most of the time we're just doing it because someone's gonna like back up into me or like doesn't see you there. You don't want it to be like like that doesn't make people go ah.
Yeah, it wouldn't make me jump out of the way. It would make me it would make me go like laugh and then I'd be dead. But like if I got hit by a car that just farted right before it hit me, I feel like my last thought would be happy,
It
you
would,
know? Like
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you and your husband fart in front of each other? And this is my follow-up question. And in pregnancy, do you have hilarious farts?
Yes, and yes. My husband and I have been living together for 12 years, almost 12 years. So the fart barrier was broken very, very early on. Um, and then, yeah, pregnancy, like it really is hilarious. I'm in awe. I'm sitting there like, I can't believe this is happening. It's great.
Just of like what your body can produce.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
feel
incredible.
I feel like that has to like do you have like farts that sound like a question where they're like "Brr?"
Yep. those are just the little ones. The ones like I'm at the point where I want to have a stopwatch and be like, all right, I know I can break the record.
like it's like the rodeo. Like if your fart lasts for 8 seconds, you win.
Oh my god, I could do 8 seconds in my sleep and probably do. No issue with 8 seconds. I would win every fart rodeo.
I love uh I love the quick farts. Like I always love the farts that sound like the start to a song, you know, like I had a fart the other day that sounded like the Beastie Boys start to Brass Monkey. It was like burp, 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 burp. Um, my girlfriend and I, like we're very comfortable with each other, and we started to play a game where I don't know what like we're not really doing impressions, but like you know how people like will do impressions of people. We do celebrity impressions of farts. Like so we'll be like, this is my like so like she'll fart and I don't it doesn't make it's kind of weird, right? Like we pretend like our butts are doing celebrity impressions. So like my girlfriend will fart and she'll like and she'll like her fart will be like "Brr," and she'll be like Lady Gaga and or like I'll let out a real flapper and I'll be like and then I'll be like El Roker and uh the other day she like it was the funniest thing that I've heard her do, but she let out like a fart that was just like silent, but I knew it was a fart, like it was there and it was silent, and she goes Batman.
Oh my god. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, so
Yeah.
I started this interview by telling you that I tore something in my abs/diaphragm, and this laugh session, I'm going to
Oh,
say, is therapy. It's helping for sure. Pete Lee, you are going to be in Greenwood Village at Comedy Works South this weekend. We are so excited to have you here, and it's been awesome chatting with you. And I'm so glad we got to do it.
yes, absolutely. And if you're people are on Facebook right now, follow me on Facebook. I'm Pete Lee. I think my page is Pete Lee Comic. Also, I'm on Instagram at Pete Lee, Pete Lee, Pete Lee. I couldn't get my name just Pete Lee, so it's Pete Lee, Pete Lee, Pete Lee.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I always say that I'm like the Beetlejuice of friendliness. If you say my name 3 times in a row, I'm like, sure, I'll stay at the house. So
Good to know.
follow me on the socials. Follow me on TikTok if you're 12. I
TikTok.
yeah, I don't my agents and managers, they're like, you got to get on TikTok, interact with the fans. And I'm like, that's illegal. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to talk to kids.
I've never felt so old as the time I signed up for TikTok and started looking at videos. I was like, nope, this isn't for me.
Yeah, it's so stupid. And these dances that they're doing, like they get like a million likes for being like tweety tweet and like and what and you're like, you look stupid. These are gonna be blackmail videos in the future. But
I hope so. Let's make
yeah.
them. Let's hang on to them and then use them. Be like, suck it, Gen Z.
Yeah, our generation is gonna have so much so much why can't I think of the name? What kind of a video is it? Ransom videos.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I would just say
Blackmail
video.
blackmail videos.
Yeah, we'll just hang on to them and they'll never see it coming. And they're not on Facebook, so they're not tuned into like our plans. So this is a great secret space for us to plan to blackmail all of Gen Z with their dumb TikTok videos. I like it.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I think it's
So
perfect.
you're not like you're super pregnant, and will you be able to come out to the shows or like
I'm hoping to. Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, my doctor's like, no comedy for you. So I think I
yeah,
can do
no,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Well, I
like everybody
promise.
else, vaxxed and waxed, ready to get out there.
Just get out there. Come to Greenwood Village. I would love to see you at the show and meet you and just and talk to you face to face. And I won't hug you if you don't want it, but I am a hugger.
That's good
Uh
to know. I'll wear
yeah,
something spiky so you don't.
yeah. It almost like those spikes on a roof so that a bird doesn't land on it. That's what you need to
Yep, I'll
do.
put
Where
them on my shoulders and be like, ha,
yeah,
it'll be
ha,
cool.
stay
Or I'll
home.
dress up like my belly like a spiky turtle. It'll be a new thing.
Or reverse porcupine. I
Yeah,
love that.
it'll look good and definitely be flattering and something I can comfortably sit in for hours. So I'm into it. All right, Pete. I think we've got an arrangement. I can let you know my life story this weekend. Everybody else will get to see you. Comedy Works. There's a link right below. Scrolling for tickets. We'll put a link up on our Facebook page, comedyworks.com. Check out Pete on Facebook, on Instagram. Don't bother with TikTok. It's stupid.
Yes, I agree with that. And thank you so much for spending it. We have a counter, 31 minutes and 28 seconds.
I know. I
So
warned you
that,
if you were boring, I was going to cut you at 15. So look at that. You doubled it.
yes, I love it. I didn't suck.
You
This was
crushed
great.
it.
And you're my new friend. You're my best friend in Greenwood Village.
Aw, you're my best friend in wherever you are. I didn't even ask you where you are right now. I don't care.
uh, I'm in Los Angeles. I actually live right on the beach on the Pacific Ocean, and I'm about to go surfing now. So once I'm done with this, I
Okay,
get to
you're
get
definitely my
stuffed.
best friend. You live on the beach and you fly first class. Besties.
Yeah, besties. Like it's so funny. Comedy is the worst financially, and then it becomes the best. And so things are good. Things are. I have a Showtime special coming out in July, and so that's why I get to live in a beach house.
Well, la ti da. Good for you. At least we're friends, so I can benefit from that.
Yeah, yeah. Look, this is what I have in my life. I have a beach house and I'm going to be on Showtime. You are making a person with your body. I would say that what you're doing is way more impressive
Is it
than
though?
what.
It doesn't get me a beach house. I gotta work on that.
That's true, but you're gonna get to have like an amazing baby, and that's so awesome. And here's what I want. When you come out to the show, I just want to take a picture with you, so I can get a picture while you're pregnant, with
Okay.
your awesome hair, and then we can look at it, and because we're best friends in Greenwood Village, and we can look at it and just like girl out to it and be like, oh my God, this is so us. That's what
Remember
I want.
that? Oh, crazy nights. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a plan. And we'll take a picture, which neither of us ever do because we're always in the moment. So
Yeah,
this is a
we're
plan, Pete. We got
I
it.
love it. We have plans for this weekend. We are
We
going to
do.
be out of the moment
All
and
right. We're
into a social
in a
media.
picture.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. All right, Pete. Thanks for talking with me this morning. It's great to make a new friend.
Yeah, great to make a new friend, Allie. Thank you so much.
All right. You can see Pete with me, I suppose, at Comedy Works South this weekend. Greenwood Village, I promise, not as bad as we made it out to be. And even if you think it is, whatever, you can take the drive there for a good laugh. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you later. Bye.